different people, the head teacher, the students themselves, and probably the matron or the patron of the Patriotism Club. So please stay with us and get to see. Hello, my name is Ishimwe Kathy and I'm at Sacred Heart SS Gulu, and I'm going to be talking to the headmistress. Hello. Hello. Would you please introduce yourself and tell us your names?
I'm Sister Ellen Lamuno, the head teacher of Sacred Heart SS in Gulu.
Okay, Madam Head Teacher, please tell us about patriotism in Sacred Heart SS.
Yeah, patriotism in Sacred Heart SS in Gulu. What I've observed with this club, I think they are the most active club in this school. And when there is problem, you find that these patriots are the first to report. For example, in case of sickness, when a student is very sick in the dorm, they will even carry that student very fast. At times they will not even call the head teacher, they will call the driver direct to take the student to the hospital. And I think that was good, also saving life, and that is also love for neighbor and for the country Uganda, because when you are helping your neighbor, you are helping Uganda. So that is what I've observed with the girls in Sacred Heart as far as patriotism is concerned.
Okay, what else, what else apart from them being so good in helping others, what are some of the things that they do that could that could help any other person out there who has just come in school to identify those who are in the Patriotism Club from other students?
At times when a visitor is stranded somewhere in the compound, they will go and direct that visitor to go in the right place. Like maybe one is looking for the head teacher's office, then they will lead that person there, or to another place within the school.
Okay, why do you think these patriotism clubs are important in schools?
I think they are very important because I know as they begin from here in a very humble way, it can promote them in the future to do something greater than that. For example, I've seen many of our girls joining police force. They are already trained, and they joining the army or prisons. And because of this background, they are taken very fast. When they apply there, they are taken, especially when they see that this is a certificate for patriotism. That person will be admitted immediately. And it is not only in the school but also outside the school. It can help them to carry on with their maybe with their future responsibilities.
Okay, besides being favored as a patriotism, being in a patriotism club, what else is the other advantage of being in a part of the patriotism club?
These patriots also have learned more about what is going on, especially in Uganda. Some of them, they also go through the newspapers like the Monitor. Then later on they inform other students of what is going on in the country. Like a news presenter, when students are for assembly, for them they are reporting about what is going on.
I thought that is more with the Writers Club, maybe, the ones who do that. So even the patriotism clubs do it?
Patriots, you find that they want to be involved everywhere where there is need. Even where they don't belong, you find they are there. because maybe things are not done the right way, they have to come in and do something.
Madam Teacher, before we close this conversation, what is your appeal to the schools that have not yet embraced this patriotism club thing?
I think there is need for sensitization in these schools so that they may understand and know more about patriotism, because at times they don't know why they are doing it in other schools. So by sensitizing them, I think many of them will be involved also in this same club.
Thank you so much. Sacred Heart, SS Gulu. So we're just going to have a little chat with them. Hello, my beautiful ladies. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm okay.
What are some of the values of patriotism?
Hardworking.
Hello.
Hi.
What's your name?
I'm Damari.
Okay, Damali. You as a person, as a patriot, what do you think like people who keep littering different things all over, what would you tell them, or what you as a person, what have you done to make sure that the environment you live in is protected?
Actually, I've been moving around the streets, emphasizing on littering the.
Are you sure? On streets?
Yeah, I'm very sure.
I love to slay.
I'm patriotic, eh? So I advise people outside there.
So when you're a patriot, things of slaying, you don't just, like, you slay in a nice way, and telling people to do good things, eh? Okay, let's continue.
Right. I advise people outside there not to drop caveras, plastic bottles. In fact, when you're moving along the streets, you'll find there dustbins put along the streets for you to drop your rubbish after, like using, I can say, a bottle of water, like a vera, you drop in there, not to litter the streets, to keep the country clean. And then I've been also doing charitable work, like cleaning, sweeping the streets. Yeah, you come, you sweep, and then I've been moving like to hospitals, like we move in a group to help the sick. We have been moving in groups like to help the sick people, provide them with things like soap, I can say pads, I know that.
Wow, that's lovely. But how many so far, and which places specifically have you visited? Like hospitals or just people in their homes?
Actually, I've ever been to Lacho Hospital. It's just right there. Yeah.
Alright, thank you. I'm also going to be speaking to the matron of the Patriotism Club in Sacred Heart, SS Gulu. Hello, what's your name?
Hello, my name is Adong Eunice, the matron, Patriotism Sacred Heart Secondary School.
Okay, as you're telling us about patriotism and then how you teach different things or different values, things about patriotism, I would like to know, is it possible to teach one how to love their country? Because some of these things are just not, they say love is natural. So how are you teaching them to love their country? And please tell us about it.
Patriotism, this came as an initiative from the president of the country. This ideology of patriotism that talks about the love, the deep love for our country, the love for oneself and for others is something really important. You know, most people say you cannot be taught how to love, that love is something that is inborn. But I would like to tell the viewers out there that sometimes we don't practice the love, and sometimes you find that people are not conscious or aware that we should show love for our country, that we should do things that show that we love our country. For example, right now you find that trees are being cut down in big numbers while people are not planting trees, and this is resulting into a change in the climate, like desertification. This is affecting our well-being, and yet our country is a beautiful one. We have caveras, we have plastics, but people dispose them all over the place. We don't have proper disposal of waste, and we are not aware that by doing that we destroy our environment, and we end up suffering because of what we have done. So for me, I feel it's important for us to be taught, for us to be reminded that we should love our country, have love for our country, because if we love our country, we will protect it, we will conserve our environment. So here in Sacred Heart Secondary School, we uphold patriotism. The patron and I, as the matron of Patriotism Club, we are doing a lot to train the girls to practice patriotism, to have love for themselves, love for nature, love for the environment, love for everyone. So in doing that, we have a number of activities that we do here. For example, we take part in charity work. These are the girls who clean the school environment. Actually, they spearhead the cleaning of the school environment with the others. They clean the church. Right now, they constantly remind their colleagues to always wear their mask properly and at all times. Not only that, we have a school garden behind the school where we plant some greens, and the greens help to enable that they have a balanced diet. So that sometimes greens are also prepared in the school. And most important is that we teach them about the importance of the national symbols, of which one we have the national flag. We tell them, and now they know, and they do raise, they hoist the flag every morning, and it's lowered every evening in accordance with the rules regarding it. Not only that, they also participate in parades during special days like Independence Day, days when we have parades. These girls take part and they are good at it. We also have special days in the school where they do take part.
Miss the fans with us here at the Chadondo Rugby Grounds, but we hope you're safe where you are as you watch this battle. Uganda hasn't played for a couple of years as a result of the pandemic, but we're looking to see how they have adjusted